Keep a tech when I ride in the street, I cannot die in the street, so I hop in the booth and I ride.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Big Trev G. I got some news to report. Now by now I'm sure y'all have heard that KJ Balla was shot and killed in Brooklyn. Y'all know I was gonna report on this, I just had to wait on the facts. Now KJ Balla is the third rapper from Brooklyn to be shot and killed in the last 4 months. Also been told that there's been several other people shot and killed since Nick Blicky died. It's a lot going on in Brooklyn, man, but we gonna get into it. Now the article reads, one man is dead and another is injured following the shooting late Friday night in East New York, police said. News 12 is told the shooting took place just before 10 p.m. on Bradford Street. Police say they discovered 23-year-old Noel Kennedy with a gunshot wound to his upper torso. He later died at an area hospital. A 26-year-old man with him was also shot in the back, stomach, and arm, but managed to take himself to Brookdale and is expected to survive. Kennedy is the third Brooklyn rapper to be gunned down in the last 4 months, authorities said. 2 weeks ago, 21-year-old rapper Nick Blicky was shot to death in Prospect Lefferts Garden, which is a section in Flatbush. In February, Brooklyn artist Pop Smoke was fatally shot in Los Angeles during a home invasion in Hollywood Hills. Detectives are investigating a possible link between Pop Smoke's murder and the death of Nick Blicky, whose real name was Nicholas Thompson. No arrests have been made in either case. What's going on in Brooklyn is sad, y'all, but what's even more sad is the lack of regard for human life we have for each other as a people, y'all. No other genre in music has more dead musicians than hip-hop, and it's a reason for that. They done weaponized hip-hop and they using it against us to destroy this generation and generations to come. Y'all think about it. Gangster rap took off in the late 80s. It created a lot of successful artists, but at the same time, look how many kids that died and how many people that's been incarcerated over the years. Music is very influential, and a lot of weak-minded people will try to mimic their favorite rapper. We done went from fighting the power, to gang banging, to trappers, to drillers, to dope fiends, back to drillers. And I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest, man, that words are spelled. Once upon a time, hip-hop had a positive message, and you could get something from a lot of these songs, but a lot of y'all not old enough to remember that. Some of y'all are though. We gotta start taking responsibility for our actions and being held accountable for this shit, y'all. We fighting senseless wars, we killing each other over blocks and neighborhoods. Any of us barely own shit in. Majority of us is renting. We beefing with groups of people that's renting across town or around the corner. We boosting the crime rate, which is lowering the property value, which then lets them come in and gentrify the area. Now I know some of y'all finna be like, man, too many niggas done died, TP, it's too late for peace. I get that, but dig this though. Rome and Persia fought for years and ended in the status quo antebellum, meaning the state existing before the war. They went back to normal. Now they using religion to divide and conquer us, but that's a whole nother story for another day. The point I'm trying to make, man, is who gonna be the first one to drop their nuts and say enough is enough? We gonna stop spinning blocks, we gonna stop causing funerals, we done with all the bullshit. We gonna stop fucking with you niggas, y'all stop coming over here fucking with us. We not gonna mention y'all homies, y'all don't mention our homies. Nigga, we gonna get this money, we gonna raise these kids, nigga, we gonna be fathers, nigga. Now that's gangster. And I ain't just talking to Brooklyn, this go for everybody, man. Y'all know the powers that be, biggest fear is black unity, man. Why y'all think they go so hard to keep us at odds with each other? All the guns I see in these videos, man, we got a whole army, but it's too much internal conflict, man, that needs to be resolved. We could be a force to reckon with, man, but it's too much Willie Lynch syndrome that's going on in the black community, man, straight up. But like Don Tripp said,
we say Black Lives Matter, we forgot to tell ourselves, Godspeed. Godspeed. All because they shot the homies.
I react to all y'all music, and no, I don't agree with all the shit y'all be saying in these songs, man, but I recognize the talent. I just be trying to give y'all a platform, man, to help y'all situation. I don't be trying to preach to y'all all the time, man. But I had to take this opportunity, man, to say something, bro. Get this shit off my chest now, for real. Some gonna receive it, some not. But hey, I did my part, man. I'm trying to be a part of the solution and not the problem, man. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, man, rest in peace, KJ Balla, man. Y'all put the guns down, all right? Get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, get me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, man. All right.
On to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. On to the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
Man, y'all just tuned in to TPTV Live.
I know you like watching.
hit the like button.